Hi guys! So I think the last time I did one of these chatty videos I was talking about a bunch of new subscribers I had recently gotten, and now there's even more. So I always feel like I should say something or thank the group of people for subscribing and say hello and stuff. I don't know, I'm not used to getting a lot of subscribers at once. It'll be usually just one a day or a couple. I feel like I should say hello, thanks for doing that, you know. Talk about this more, but I just want to quickly say something. I have a poll in the top corner. I don't know which corner it's going to be in, but there's a poll in the cards. Basically I want to do some more song covers, and someone requested me to do Sweet Creature by Harry Styles, and I do want to do one of his songs. I just don't know which. So I'm going to put a poll of my top choices and vote which one you want me to cover most, and if I didn't put it in there then just comment it or something, and I might do the top one or the top two or something. I don't know. I hit 900 subscribers on Christmas, and I think I hit 1,000 by January, February time. So my goal was to get to 2,000 by the end of 2017. So 1,000 in another year. Because it took me 3 years to get the first 1,000. And it's May, and I'm already over 1,800. So I'm pretty fucking close to 2,000 already, and that's kind of crazy. I wasn't expecting that. That was not my plan. I'm not even halfway through the year yet, but thank you. That's really cool. I don't know if any of you are gonna watch my videos because you've subscribed from very particular content about Harry Styles, and that's not all I do. I just did those videos because I wanted to, and they were sort of time relevant with his album coming out and the fucking rise of solo Harry. So I did them then, and I enjoyed doing them. And then my reaction to his album was it was the plan was that was going to be the last one, and then I didn't know I was going to go see him live. That was a surprise. Yeah, and then I uploaded that, and then that went crazy. If my new subscribers, because there's 400, if any of you are watching this, I want to know what you'd like me to do, because I can't just react to Harry stuff all the time. This was like an event, you know. Don't know where we're going, but we know where we belong. Can I just say, look at this freaking shirt I got today. I love this. It says, "I'm hungry." Is it? Hungry. Where's the I'm? Oh my god, I swear I read it as I'm all day, and there's not an I'm. Mandela effect. Avril Lavigne is dead. Anyway, so yeah, this is the front, and then that's the back. You can see. Okay, so anyway, a lot of people have asked me about the gig, the Harry Styles concert, the secret show, surprise first ever London gig, blah blah blah. So I thought I'd talk about that, and just that would be the main focus of this vlog. I'm still wearing the wristbands that I got from the gig. We got given this one when we got the ticket, which just says the date on it, and it's a plastic one, because basically you had to get the ticket in person at the venue, one each, £10, only £10 in cash, which is crazy, and they'd give you the ticket, and then they'd put the wristband on you, so that basically you couldn't get one for anyone else, you couldn't get two, you couldn't sell it to anyone, you couldn't give it to anyone, you got the ticket, you are going, you know, that's it. So that's what happened. And then when we got there afterwards, because I had to go to work that day, and I couldn't skip it because it was my training day. That would be the worst day to call in sick, you know. So I had to go to that, and they said to us come back for 5:30. They weren't letting people queue all day, because it was a really small venue, and it was on a main road. And then when we got there about 6 o'clock, the security went and gave us all of these. And this was to get a poster at the end. It was the one that Harry tweeted, the up close picture of him with the date, London Garage. We all got a pink poster of that, and it's on my wall, and I love it, and it's just crazy. And I don't ever want to take this off, especially because the whole pink is going with my nails at the moment. So I'm feeling it. The actual gig was amazing, but I'm really annoyed because it doesn't actually sort of feel like it happened. It's just so sort of crazy to me that I don't believe it yet. It's a very odd feeling, because it's I know that I went, it just doesn't feel like I did. The day after, it just felt nothing happened. What? Like, and I'm still just like, what? Like, just explaining the situation just sounds too bizarre. Like, Harry Styles released his debut solo album. I had spent the past like 2 weeks watching live streams from America and all these like random things of him performing his solo like single and stuff like that, and then, you know, I get the album in the post, I listen to it from midnight, I'm like freaking out over it, it's amazing, and I'm thinking, oh, I need to see this live already, I miss Harry, I want to see Harry so bad, I miss Harry. And then the next morning, he's like, hi, I'm playing a show in London. And I fucking jump out of bed, I go and get a ticket, and I see Harry Styles the next day. And it's just fucking crazy. And, like, it's just too bizarre for me to get my head around. But it's just crazy, because when I was there, it felt like I was watching a video. Like, it felt like I was watching just another video of him performing somewhere else. And it didn't really sink in that he was actually there. And every time I tried to tell myself, and I'd just stand there, like, looking at him, and I'd be like, he's right there, right now, performing his entire album. I'd just start, like, tearing up, and then I'd just stop. And, like, I couldn't just, like, get over the sort of, you know, this wall of, like, this is too crazy, because I feel like the day that happens, I'm just gonna, like, break down. It's gonna be, like, in 2 months' time, when no one gives a fuck anymore, and I'm just gonna start crying, being like, I saw Harry Styles' first show, which I did, and that's fucking crazy. Like, I don't want to brag, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, but, like, it's pretty fucking cool, and I feel like I have to say it out loud and, like, actually, like, tell myself this happened. So I'm sorry if you're jealous or, like, get mad about it, because a few people have, and that's not my problem, I'm sorry. But, like, it's just so bizarre to me that there's millions of people who love him and got that album on the same day that I did and want to see it live and, you know, all this, and then the next day there was just a few hundred people that have now seen his whole album live and were at his first ever show. And I'm one of them. And it just seems like, what? It's just crazy. And that brings me on to, you know, the video that has now gone fucking crazy on my channel. I did not expect that. I think I probably should have, the fact that it was his first ever show and there was only a few hundred people there. I should have really expected that a lot of people would want to see footage from it. At the moment, it's on 111,000 views. So that's insane. And it's like, people keep congratulating me and I'm like, well, it's not a video of me, but I still did, you know, put all the effort of filming it and, like, editing it together, and I didn't have to upload it at all, you know? Which, you know, brings me on to what I'm trying to say. There's been, obviously there's fucking hundreds of comments on that video, and there's a lot of people, like, complaining at me and whining and asking me stupid fucking questions, and it's just, I just find it ridiculous. Like, there's people saying, like, oh, why did the songs cut off? Well, because I didn't want to record them all. I recorded a bit of every single song, and I recorded all of his talking, but some songs I just wanted the verse and the chorus, and then I wanted to put my arm down, or I wanted to put my phone away and just dance with my arms up and not holding anything, you know? Like, I didn't want to record everything. I got bits of everything for myself, and that's another thing. Like, I feel like because, I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry. I feel like because so many people have now watched it, and, like, so many update accounts were tweeting it, like, watch Harry's full gig here, and I'm like, ah, yikes. Like, it's not something official, it's just my footage for myself, and I always do that. I always record gigs, and I tend to upload them so that I can delete them off my phone for storage, and then still watch them whenever I want. I don't have to upload them publicly, but I do in case someone else wants to watch it. And that's another thing, like, people complaining, like, oh, why do the songs cut off? Or, like, oh, I can't see over their hands at this point, or, like, I can't hear what they're saying, or, like, something, just fucking complaining at me, and it's like, you weren't even there, you didn't have a ticket, you have no right to see any of this, just be fucking thankful that you can. Like, stop complaining at me. I didn't have to post any of it, you know? But saying that, there are hundreds of people who did thank me, and it was very, you know, overwhelming, just getting tons and tons of comments being like, thank you so much, like, bless you, you're amazing, and, like, thank you for uploading this. blah blah blah, and it was really, really lovely, and I'm glad I could make like that many people like smile and enjoy watching it when they couldn't be there, because I do feel very fucking lucky to have been there. So you know, I feel happy that I could sort of share it with the thousands of other people that, you know, weren't as lucky as me to be in London that morning where I live and go to the venue fast enough to get a ticket, you know. So I am glad that I uploaded it, but just, can people just like cut me some fucking slack? Jesus. A lot of people also complaining about like, oh, why record all of it? Why have your phone out at a concert? Like, oh, why can't people put their phones down? I can't see past all the phones. Oh, it's so stupid that people would rather watch a concert through a screen than with their own eyes and just enjoy the moment. Like, fucking okay. Like, there's so many comments of people saying shit like that, and I get it. Like, a lot of people have this, like, thing of, like, just enjoy the moment, you don't have to document everything. God, you millennials are so fucking blah, 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 you know, whatever, okay? I get it, but I hate to be like this, some sort of, like, I'm an exception thing, but me personally, I don't give a fuck what anyone else wants to do, but me personally, I document everything. I have, like, over 1,000 posts on my Instagram. I tweet non-stop. I take pictures of everything. I post everything. I record everything. I make videos of myself and what I'm doing. And a big reason why is because I forget a lot of things. And I forget things that have happened to me. I forget things I've seen, places I've like visited and stuff like that. Like, my memory is fucking terrible, and I don't know why, because some things I can remember very well, and then others, like, it just completely goes from my memory, especially when I'm in sort of an overwhelming situation, like being at Harry Styles' first ever fucking concert, like when I didn't know that was gonna happen when I woke up that morning. And I'm glad I did, because honestly, when I try and sort of picture myself back in the concert, I struggle to do it. It's just like some big blur, and when people were asking me the next day, like, how was it? I'm like, I'm honestly not sure. Like, it's all just sort of like too much for me to process right now. So if I didn't have like all of that stuff and everything sort of documented, I would forget so much, and that's just sad. Like, I don't want that, you know? Like, the amount of times I just scroll through my own Instagram page and I'm like, oh yeah, I did that. Oh yeah, I went there. You know, and it's just nice, and I enjoy doing that. So I'm not gonna, you know, stop doing that just because someone thinks, you know, oh, live in the moment. Well, I forget the moment, so what's the point in even being there in the first place if I can't remember it, you know? And then secondly, with the whole, like, oh, you know, don't watch it through a screen. I was not stood there holding the fucking phone like this. Like, that's, and just think about the fact that the view of that video is from above everyone else. I am not a foot taller than everyone, okay? I'm quite short. My view was pretty fucking bad. I was holding my phone up like this, okay? Above everyone else. And my arm was up anyway. When I'm at a concert, I'm probably doing this quite a lot. So I might as well hold my fucking arm up with the phone in my hand. I don't have a problem with doing that. Like, at all. I'm not looking at Harry through my phone. It's not covering my face. And I just think if you genuinely think I'm stood there like this, then you're a fucking moron, so whatever. But yeah, so I do that, and that's fine, and I'm probably going to continue to do that. So, blah. And then it's like, people complaining like, why does everyone have their phone out? Well, if I didn't have my phone out, you wouldn't be able to watch this right now. And clearly you wanted to because you clicked on it. So just shut up, okay? Shh. That's what I just did. Ooh. I don't know if you can hear, but I've still got his album playing on the background. It's like the 15th today. His album came out like 3 or 4 days ago. And I've been listening to it non-stop. Just every day. Even when I sleep. I love it. Just stop you crying and tell me you're lying. And just an FYI, I'm still not over. Oh, and I watched his album behind the scenes singing my Bobby yesterday, and I'm still so fucking mad that they didn't put in like the note change he does live. He did in their album session. The fucking son of the time, like that bit. That's so fucking good. And they didn't put it in the track. Why? Like, who? Just who's the version was that? Because that video was amazing and I want to watch it like every single day of my life. Like, he's so fucking cute and his trousers were so big, and like that whole like Mitch guitar exchange was fucking like cute as fuck, and like, oh my god, his hair cutting actually like made me feel very weird, and he's just adorable, and his face when the choir was singing his song and he's just like and he's so cute. Yeah, it's a lot to take in. Yikes. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about for this vlog. Just sort of address the situation, the previous video, what's happened, all that lovely stuff. There's a bunch of trash behind me that I need to take out, and I have glittery eyelids today. So yeah. Yes.